Welcome back to the Mind the Silver Fox channel. I'm KFC Dad.
It is Mind the Silver Fox.
And this is the Premier League predictions for week number
25.
Okay guys, because it's really tight, there's no Wesley Schnauzer this week. We have got his predictions for the week 25. So the little canine friend is not on the show today.
He's gone on sofa, gone to sleep.
He's gone on a little slumber, a little holiday. Let's quickly run through the scores from the last time. And in third place is Mind the Silver Fox with 120 points. And in second place is Wesley Schnauzer. He has 127 points. Just 7 points ahead of Mind the Silver Fox. But storming ahead still is KFC Dad with 166 points. So that's the scores from last time.
I'll come for you, mister.
We also want to thank everyone that subscribed to the channel. We have reached our target of 6,000 subscribers and we are very greatly appreciative of everyone that subscribed. We do have a new target now and it is 7,000 subscribers. So let's get on it. If you haven't already subscribed, then please subscribe to the channel and help us to reach our new target.
Please get down there, come on.
Let's set a like target that we've been setting since we started. 50 likes please, come on, 50 likes, come on. Okay guys, we do have a birthday this week. Mind the Silver Fox is 23 on Thursday.
Yes. And after that for Arsenal.
Before the Arsenal game, yes, he will be having a night out, lots of food and a few drinks, and yeah, his birthday boy on Thursday.
I'm rubbing my hands. I want to get into the turkey, sucking like my turkish food.
Okay guys, let's dive into these predictions, and we do have a Friday night kickoff for we haven't seen that in ages, have we?
No.
A Friday night kickoff, and it is game number 1.
It's Brighton Albion versus Chelsea.
Brighton versus Chelsea. Now, let's talk about Chelsea first. Sitting 4th in the league, in the Champions League spot. In their last league game, they did win against West Ham 2-1. The London derby, that was.
They're losing 1-0 and they come back 2-1.
Yes, we watched that game, didn't we?
Yes.
And in the FA Cup, the weekend just gone, they did lose.
They got knocked out against Brighton Albion.
The team they're playing tonight. On this night. Yeah, so...
You said tonight.
I know, I mean this night. Right, okay, Brighton. Brighton haven't been doing so well themselves either. You know, they did win in the FA Cup, but they did lose their last 2 games in the league. And their last game, they lost 7-0.
They got smashed.
They did get smashed by Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
So let's have a look at what we can predict for this one. Well, let's start off with Wesley Schnauzer. What's Wesley Schnauzer said? He said a 2-2 draw.
Oh.
And what about your prediction?
I can't for the same scoring like KFC Dad.
What's that?
2-1 to Albion.
2-1 to Albion. I've gone for the same scoreline as well. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea at the moment, but I think, if I remember rightly, Maresca had this kind of a spell for Leicester when we were in the Championship after Christmas, and it lasted for about 5-6 weeks. So I'm going to go Brighton 2-1 to win. Game number 2 is a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday, and it is
Leicester versus against Arsenal.
Yes, our team Leicester City will take on the Arsenal at the King Power Stadium at 12:30 on Saturday. Right, so let's start off with Arsenal first. They weren't involved in the FA Cup because they got knocked out, but in their last game they've smashed Manchester City 5-1. Yeah, so it doesn't hold much hope for us, does it? Leicester City, we played in the FA Cup against Manchester United, the Friday night kickoff, and we were robbed. robbed.
And then Maguire, we give Leicester fan give him some sick.
Yes, he got his own back on us, and we were robbed. He was a mile offside. Everyone said it, but yeah, that's that. So we're out of that, and we're
Hopefully Leicester City can now focus on the league.
yes. So what's your prediction for this one?
1-0 win
For
Leicester.
Leicester. Unfortunately, I don't usually like doing this, but I can't see us winning this. I can't. And I'm going to go 2-1 to Arsenal.
I get that why you're feeling like that, because they are a good team and very good side.
Yes, they are. And what about Mr. Schnauzer? Let's see what he's done. He's gone 1-0 to Leicester. 1-0 to Leicester. So that's what Mr. Schnauzer said.
You never know, he might Leicester make them favours.
I can't see it, mate, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Game number 3 and the first of the 3 p.m. kickoffs is
Aston Villa versus Ipswich Town.
Aston Villa versus Ipswich Town.
I say the nickname to the Lions and Tractor Boys.
Okay, Lions against Tractor Boys. Now, let's start off with Villa. Villa sit 8th in the league at the moment. They're not doing that great in the league. They lost their last game against Wolves 2-0.
And also, I say they're doing very well in the Champions League.
They are doing very well in the Champions League. Their manager is very good in European football.
And also, they bought some players from Rashford. They bought some players in.
Yeah, so yeah, they're a good team, but they did lose their last game. And Ipswich Town, they're just as bad as Leicester City and Southampton.
And Ipswich Town lost 2-1 against Southampton.
Yes, a game I didn't think they would lose, but they did. So not going so great for them, same as us. And what's your prediction for this one?
1-0 to the Villa.
1-0 to Villa. I've gone. What have I gone? I've gone 2-0 to the Villa.
What Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley Schnauzer has gone 2-1 to the Villa.
Oh.
That's game number 3. Game number 4 and the second of the 3 p.m. kickoffs on Saturday is
Fulham versus Nottingham Forest.
Yes, this will be a tasty fixture on current form for both teams. Nottingham Forest currently sitting 3rd in the league, in the Champions League spots, and they smashed Brighton in their last game.
7-0.
We mentioned it earlier, didn't we?
They play tonight
Against
Exeter City
in the FA Cup. What about Fulham? Fulham are doing all right as well. They won their last game, didn't they?
and they beat someone in FA Cup Wigan 2-1.
And they beat Newcastle 2-1 as well.
They're on fire.
They're a good team as well. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm going for 3-1 to Forest.
3-1 to Forest. I couldn't decide which one to go for, and I've gone down the middle, and I've gone at Desmond, a 2-2 draw.
You've gone to the draw, but I can see you've gone to the Reds.
Yeah, I couldn't decide. And Wesley Schnauzer has gone on the red side as well. He's gone 2-1 to Nottingham Forest, and that's game number 4.
This season they've been playing so good.
They've got a good manager. Nuno Espirito Santos is a good manager.
They were nearly down bottom of the league last season, and this season, wowza, they've done something.
Yeah, they have. Game number 5 is
Manchester City versus Newcastle.
Man City versus Newcastle United. Now,
Howie Les from Newcastle.
Now, both teams lost their last game. Manchester City sit in 5th place in the top 6, and Newcastle is in 6th place in the top 6. Both teams lost. I mean, Newcastle lost to
Fulham,
and Manchester City lost 5-1 to
the Gooners.
The Gooners, yeah. So I don't know. They're a little bit up and down at the moment, aren't they?
Holland not looking that great this season.
He isn't looking that great. He's not firing like he did last season.
Alexander Isak is looking very good.
Yes, Alexander Isak. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Newcastle going to go to Wembley in the Carabao Cup to the final against Liverpool. They're going to be in the Wembley, Dad.
Yeah. So, what's your prediction for this one?
I can see Manchester be very tired against against Newcastle because they're playing Champions League tonight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 2-1 to Newcastle.
2-1 to Newcastle. What have I gone for? I've gone for a 5-goal thriller. And I've gone 3-2 to Newcastle United.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley Schnauzer, he has gone 2-1 to Manchester City, the Citizens.
Yes.
Game number 6 is the South Coast Derby, and it's
against Southampton against Bournemouth.
Yes, Southampton against Bournemouth. Now, Southampton can't buy a win all season. Well, they've got one win in the season, and they got their second win in their last game against
Ipswich Town.
Yeah, against Ipswich Town. They got it. Does that mean that they're on the up?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Right, Bournemouth. Bournemouth are doing very well, but they did lose their last game. But that was against Liverpool, which was, the leaders.
Bournemouth hit low chances.
Missed a bit. I know they did. So what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm going to say I'm saying 3-0 to Bournemouth.
3-0 to Bournemouth.
They're going to go back on wins.
I'm going to go for a Bournemouth win as well, and I've gone for 2-1 to Bournemouth.
But I can see Bournemouth will get to Europa League.
What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Where's his Schnauzer gone?
Mr. Schnauzer has gone 3-1 to Bournemouth. He's not here, Mayan. He's not here. He's deserted us. Game number 7 is
West Ham versus Brentford.
A London derby.
You know, I'm gonna say West Ham not doing very well, Dad.
They're a team in transition, I would say. They've got a new manager in Graham Potter, and they're still transitioning. So I think they're looking safe. But they've only won once in their last 5 games and drawn once in their last game, and the other 3 they've lost. So West Ham not doing that great. But Brentford are kind of mid-table, 11th place. They did lose their last game, but before that they were doing okay, weren't they?
They lost against Tottenham.
They lost against the Tottenham. So what's your prediction for this one, mate?
2-1 to Brentford.
2-1 to Brentford. I'm going to go for a Brentford win as well. I'm going to go for 1-0 to Brentford. I think Wissa and Mbeumo are very good players, and they always create something. What about Wesley Schnauzer?
He said 1-1 draw.
Sitting on the fence, Wesley Schnauzer.
He can't think what to predict.
Okay, guys, game number 8 is
Crystal Palace versus Everton.
Crystal Palace versus Everton. Now, let's talk about Everton first. They've won 3 on the bounce. The last game was against us. 4-0 they beat us.
But they got tomorrow. Is it London Merseyside derby?
Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, they do have a game in hand as well. Blimey. They're storming up that league under David Moyes.
They're doing tiptoe sneak.
Crystal Palace, they won their last game as well.
Against a bloody Manchester United.
Yes, they beat Manchester United 2-0. Jean-Philippe Mateta.
He's on fire.
He's a good player. Good striker.
Okay.
What are you saying for this one?
I'm sitting on the fence. This one I'm going for 1-1 draw.
Yep, I'm going to sit on the fence on this one as well. I can't decide. So I've gone for a Desmond.
And Wesley Schnauzer got upsetting Everton, and Palace going to win 1-0.
He's got 1-0 Palace win.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Do you want to eat all the toffees?
Game number 9 is the first of the Sunday kickoffs, and at 2 p.m. is
Liverpool versus Wolves.
Liverpool versus Wolves. Now let's talk about Liverpool first. Top of the league, won 3 on the bounce in their last 3 league games, and haven't lost in the last 5. But in the FA Cup,
They lost 1-0 against Plymouth Argyle.
Yes, they did lose 1-0 against Plymouth Argyle. He gambled and played the kids against Plymouth and lost, and they were knocked out of the FA Cup.
That didn't work.
It didn't work, no. One of those young kids was from Leicester, Trainioni.
He did okay.
We haven't even been paid for him yet. Anyway, right, so their opponents is Wolverhampton Wanderers. They won their last game. They sit just above the relegation zone, 2 points ahead of Leicester City with 19 points. Have they turned a corner?
I don't think so, Dad.
No?
No, the guy Kuna did it. He scored. Cunha is signed a new deal for him. And then they won 2-0 against in the FA Cup.
They did. They beat Villa.
No, Blackburn.
Blackburn, I mean. They got Villa on the brain. Yeah, they beat Blackburn in the FA Cup. So they I don't know. Have they turned a corner? Well, I'm gonna say no, and I've gone for a 2-0 win for Liverpool.
I'm calling it. Wesley Schnauzer gone. Well, I know what he's gone for. 3-1.
Wesley Schnauzer, he has gone for 3-1 to Liverpool.
I gone saying predicted with Wesley Schnauzer.
So you've both gone for 3-1. Okay. So that's game number 9. Okay, guys, game number 10. The last game of the weekend is the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, and it is
Tottenham versus Manchester United.
Tottenham versus Manchester United. Let's have... they both sit quite close to each other, 13th and 14th in the league. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season? But let's not forget Tottenham Hotspur. We have been told many times that they do have a lot of injuries.
Yes, and also Andy complaining about all the injuries.
He is complaining about the injuries. Yeah, they have got a lot of injuries, that is true. But you have to carry on playing. You know, other teams do have injuries as well. But their opponents, Manchester United, what should we call them? Shall we call them the robbers? They robbed Leicester City in the FA Cup.
I'm going to call them the Chiefs.
Well, it's not their fault. It's the officials. The officials are to blame for that. I mean, how could he not see that?
The linesman and the referee and the linesman, do you need to get some glasses?
Yes. Well, in their last league game, they lost 2-0 against Crystal Palace.
That bit shocking for them.
Yeah. So, what's in their last 5 games? They're a bit hit and miss, aren't they, Man United?
You know what I'm saying? I can't see Tottenham winning that one. I can see 2-0 to Manchester United.
2-0 to Manchester United. I'm gone for a 1-1 draw for this one.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley Schnauzer has gone for a United win as well. He's gone 2-1 to the robbers.
No, to the Manx.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that concludes all our predictions for the weekend, week number 25.
Let's see you a bit.
So, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Get down there and hit the subscribe button. Get us 50 likes, and we will see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.
Up the city.